Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here. Once again, welcome back to Destiny 2. This is episode 2 and we are going to be making our way through the first mission here, which is basically the destroyed area of the tower known as the council chambers. So if you enjoy watching, then please don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you get subscribed to the Fuzzfinger Gaming YouTube channel, not forgetting to hit the notification bell as well if you haven't done so already, or YouTube will not let you know when new episodes have been put out for this series. So let's get started with today's show. Right then, so without any further ado, let's just get started. Our Guardian has entered the area here and there's fire everywhere. So we need to defend our home from the cruel Cabal. We're just going to start by heading forward. We have one ability available to us at the moment as part of our subclass, which we looked at the end of the last episode. And we're just going to start by heading right here. And we can go ahead and test out our new ability.
This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
So there was 2 Cabal there, just to throw us into the thick of the action, I think, immediately, which is pretty awesome. So don't forget, you will have a cooldown on your ability, so because I've just shown it to you, we're going to be facing off against some more Cabal, probably before we even get to meet any more Cabal here. So we'll be using our weapon from this point on for a little bit. We can hold L2 down. So it goes without saying that many of these starting enemies are not going to be particularly challenging.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Indeed. Just before we actually go any further, there are a couple of other abilities that I do just want to show you. These are for the Warlock, which is the class that I'm playing. If you jump, you have a kind of jump glide ability. I'll show that again. That wasn't a very good example. So you can just use that by holding the jump button down again while you're in the air. And you also have this kind of force push ability, which is pretty good. So for that on the PS4, you just hit the R1 command. And you can also use L1 and R1 together for an explosive beam. So once you've taken care of these initial Cabal, we're going to head around the corridor here, and I'm thinking we're going to be meeting somebody. Let's test out our melee attack, our force push. Obviously it's not really called force push.
Hey you two, give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Okay, so Cade was able to take care of that next set of Cabal for us. And we're just going to continue on moving. And nothing else to do in here, so we can just head right.
Over here, Warlock. My armory is opened. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people.
That's very kind of you, thank you very much.
Give them war.
So our next objective is to gear up for the fight. Fortunately, Lord Sharks there, or Shax, has brought us into this armory here. And we can pick up the auto rifles. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we get an energy weapon as well, which is known as the Last Dance. And the auto rifle is known as the Origin Story. Just for those that did play the beta, if you didn't, don't worry, you might not know what this means. But if you did play the beta, then the Origin Story was actually an exotic weapon, but it's not in the main game. So when you're ready, we're going to open the door here. Okay, so you can actually switch your weapons quite easily just on the PS4 anyway by hitting the triangle button. Okay, but for now you're not going to want to really care about using your energy weapon, but you will be a little bit later but for now just stick with your main combat weapon, since the energy weapons do have specific use, and as you can probably tell by the name, they are there for destroying energy barriers and shields. So we can use our Warlock technique and destroy the Cabal as they come into the room. So obviously if you're using the Hunter class or the Titan class, that will be a little bit different for you. I'm going to go down into the main area here, and you do get the objective flashing on your minimap in the top left corner. So obviously as you go through missions, that is what you're going to be following. And if you want to collect loot, you literally just walk over it, as simple as that. So yes, we can sprint, of course. Whenever I hear those kinds of tannoy effects in games and in movies, it always makes me think of the Aliens film with Sigourney Weaver. I think that was like the first movie I ever saw with that kind of effect, and so I always get a bit of nostalgic response to them. Let's just continue up the stairs at this point. And we are going to be getting a new enemy encounter, I believe, in a moment or two. We actually just want to go into this section here, which is like the ventilation area. And hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Let me know if you think it is. But I did do what the instructions said at the start in setting the brightness down to a little bit lower than the default level. But not quite as low as it said I should go, which was to make the symbol disappear. So I didn't want it to be too dark for those that are watching on various screens and whatnot. And of course we're going to be getting some more Cabal in a moment. So there's a bit of action going on up ahead, doesn't it? Right, so soon we are going to want to switch to our energy weapon, and we do get the prompt telling us how to do so. And we want to do that as soon as we see the shielded enemy, which should be coming up in just a moment. Try and move away from the nasty stuff there. So this Centurion does have the shield, and now it doesn't. There we go. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So we're getting attacked from all angles here. But apparently we're on a rampage. Ah, another shielded one, okay. So the Centurions are the ones with the shields, and that's where you're going to want your energy weapon to come into play. Let's just move around a bit. Don't forget as well, if you do get close, you've got your melee attack to help you on your way. There we go. Right, so another set of enemies defeated. Right, so we're going to keep moving forward now, and you can just hit the square button whenever you want to reload your weapon. So just check some of these doors, although it's all a pretty linear path at the moment. There we go, look.
Must be their command ship.
So yep, there's our first good look at the enemy command ship. pretty impressive, I'd say. And we're going to get hit by a lot more Cabal in a moment, so it's time to just pretty much start using every tool at our disposal. Weapons, you name it. Special abilities. And don't forget to grab the good old ammo that gets dropped. You don't want to be running out of that. And watch out for the grenades. Don't forget with the Centurion, switch to your energy weapons. Just bear in mind that the reload on those is quite slow and you will have to be reloading quite quickly as well. Now don't think just because this is mission 1 that you won't die. It is very possible to do so. Where's that other cretin? There he is. What's he doing there? Like I said, there's a lot of them. Oh boy, I think I've got some internet problems. That was annoying. I got a bit disconnected at that point, which means that I had to just go back a little bit once I managed to get my internet back up and running again. So we can see that we need to continue on moving through the hangar and into the next area. So if we head over here, you need to make sure you kill all the enemies at this point before you do. Then there should be some flaming rubble we can make our way through at some point. So let's have a look around. Okay, it's going to be over here, look. Yeah, I can see the flaming rubble, which means we can basically just go ahead and start finding a way to jump up. Can we climb up here? Not quite. Now can we? Oh, come on. Okay, so we can quickly double tap X. And there we can make that jump, look. So there you go, I've learned something new as well. Let's make sure there's nothing around here interesting to collect. Doesn't look like there is. Just quickly double check around here.
We gotta get back into the fight.
Alright then, let's go. Ghost generally knows best, remember that.
Tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Makora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
Okay, so we're going to head out of the rubble here, and the plan is that we meet Zavala. But perhaps unsurprisingly, there are going to be a whole bunch of other Cabala for us to engage with as well. So, let's just jump over here. And we're just coming through to the other side at this point.
What is that thing they're attaching to it?
And this is the Tower Plaza area. Well, what a pretty epic skybox, eh? With the command ship and everything flying around. I like it. Right, so seem to be getting attacked again. There's no rest, is there? Hello, everyone. And it looks like there's some other players around as well now. Assault repelled. Okay, so we have to take care of 3 of the waves of enemies that are coming over to us. And if you find the NPC, Zavala, then just be careful because he's basically a prime target for the assaults that are on their way over. So we'll go up here. And he can put an energy shield up. which you can see here, but bullets can still come through this shield.
Past the gate. The evac shuttles are back there.
So don't take it for granted that you'll be safe when you're in it, because you probably won't be. Yeah, we haven't used our super ability yet, have we? The problem is we need a whole bunch of enemies to test it out on. There we go. So you might be better off going around the edges here. Since not only will he have bullet fire coming his way, the NPC I'm talking about, Savella, but he'll also likely have missiles and all sorts being thrown at him. And basically all kinds of nasty stuff that you're going to want to avoid. So we're actually out of ammo, are we? We need to go and get some more. Coming through. Okay, probably not a good idea. Alright, we can revive other players as well. Right, let's get to safety. Probably not the safest position, actually. He's not even doing much, is he, that NPC? But hey, we've got 2 waves down. Right, have we got any ammo we can go and nab? Looks like everyone else has gone and stolen it from us. Okay. If that's what you want us to do. Oh, I can see some ammo. Should we be brave? Let's go sprinting out to it. This is probably a bad idea. Oh boy. Let's hide, let's hide. But we're nicely stopped up here. Right, let's get back. Yeah, let's just fly through the air and make ourselves a nice big target. There's lots of dead people around, actually. Let's just hit it with everything we've got, which is pretty much the order of the day at this point. Hello, you. Again, I'm going to recommend trying to stay away from the NPC, since that's where pretty much all the enemies are currently going to be targeting. Right, who's next? Oh, this is fun, isn't it? But we're on the last... Oh, don't want to shoot you. On the last wave now. That was a misclick. Or a miss button press.
Savala, the last of the shuttles is away. But
Ah,
the
good.
speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
He didn't actually do a whole lot, that guy, did he? Oh, boy, 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 we're still getting attacked. Let's just keep going now. Heading to the objective marker. So go to the right side here. And what do we have here? Ah. Hello. It's the sweeper robot. Around lots of dead corpses. Right, which door was it that just opened for us? There we go. And we've got more enemies coming up.
Ikora! The speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
Right, so pod's coming down and going to be dropping off a bunch more of the Cabal for us.
We need to move on the command ship. Now head to
So
the
just
North
be prepared
Tower.
for those.
Commander Holiday to pick you up.
And now we're going to board the command ship. Well, that's the next objective anyhow to do. Let's reload before we go back into the fray here. Some of these are a little bit stronger now, aren't they? Right, have this. Okay, it takes a few minutes for that to be recharged, but when there's a lot of enemies, it comes in pretty darn useful. And yeah, just keep making our way through.
We need that ship off the field.
Okay, we've got the captain now. Right, let's come out of here. So again, make sure you use your energy gun. I'm stuck at something. There we go. Oh boy. Let's keep crouched for a moment. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh boy, we need to just hide. I know he's nearly dead. But our health was going down a little bit too quickly there. Have we done it? Yeah.
Someone told me you need a ride.
He could have come like 10 seconds before, would have been helpful. Okay, so that was our first mini-boss. But as long as you take out his shield, then you should be okay.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship now.
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Okay, so we're going to get thrust into the command ship at this point, and we're going to have to make our way through it, clearing the enemies as we go, of course, as you'd expect. But I think we're going to finish things off here for today, since that seems like a good checkpoint to finish off the episode.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
So thanks for stopping by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know as well if you're playing through Destiny 2 and how you're getting on with it. And it's a bit rainy, isn't it? I'm going to get a bit wet standing here, so I'm going to finish. Cheers all. See you soon. Take care.